I don't remember what to do.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Full Metal Geek. I am your host tonight, Robert the Hobbit Parker, here today to host an incredible geek match. We are on our road to the title. We are on the final stretch, the home stretch of the road to the title. We have our four winning 2-0 rookies of this season. These people debuted this season, won 2 matches in a row. Except for Nazario, he was 1-1. But he earned his place in this match nonetheless. So we have our 4 competitors here in the Rookie 4, where the winner of this match goes into a #1 contender match. There is high stakes in this match. 1 will win, 3 will lose. But we're going here, and I am not alone in the hosting chair. I am my co-host, the lovely, the talented, the handsome Cody Newberry. Cody, how are you doing this evening?
I didn't know if Caleb Boatman hopped on stream to host this match because you started it just like him. But then I realized you're Robert, so I let it go.
I don't have the hair.
True. This is going to be a very interesting match. 2 of these guys I'm pulling for. One of these guys I just always hope wins sometimes, and then there's Jay. So it's just, that's how this is going to work.
That is how most people feel, but either way, we're going to go quick to post-match interviews. These 4 people all earned their spot here, or excuse me, pre-match interviews. All 4 people earned their spot here today. First, entering there, we have Cain, the Hurricane McMillan. Cain, how are you doing this evening? What do you think your chances are going up against one of your faction mates in Timberkala, as well as Nazario and Jay?
You see, when everyone put their brackets, I don't think anyone except for Caleb had me in the finals. So in saying no one believes I can do it, but then again I was also playing Case, so I'm not playing Case, and I wanted to play Case because I wanted to prove that I actually know my stuff, and in doing so, I feel like this is the match I need to do it. So I need to sadly beat Nazario, beat Jay, and hopefully beat Tim Mercado because Tim is a beast. So if I can do all 3, then I feel like I've officially proved myself. If not, well, you guys were all correct.
Absolutely. And you, of course, beat Malcolm and Ryan Permison to get to this match today, so you've earned your spot. Next, we have Jay Burns. Jay, who actually already beat one of these competitors in this match. Jay, you beat Nazario in your debut match. He is back for Retribution today. So what do you think of playing up against Nazario for a second time, as well as getting to the ring for the first time with Cain and Tim? Good answer. We'll keep it going. Nazario, how do you feel? And again, the last time you played Jay, you lost actually, but you ended up beating Antonio Chavez to get back into this match. So how are you feeling coming into this match to continue on the road to the title? Do you think you have a shot to get into that #1 contender match here today?
Not really, no. I mean, I'm not sure how I got this far. I'm kind of glad I did because this is going to be fun. And I actually watched 2 Star Trek movies, so I should do a little better, I guess.
Absolutely, absolutely. Studying hopefully will pay off. And of course, Tim the Hulk Mercado, one half of the Fan and Fight team champions over at Multiplex Entertainment, member of the Fellowship. How do you feel today going up against your Fellowship member, Cain, as well as Nazario and Jay, 2 people who you have not played yet? You beat Tim Smith and Jim Green to get to here today.
Yeah, I am very nervous for this because I respect all 3 of these people immensely. I think a lot of Jay's strengths are my own. I think Nazario has just a vast knowledge that is very encompassing of all these categories, and Cain is just a dear swole friend, and so it's just I don't know. I'm really nervous. So I know everybody not everybody, but a lot of people have been like, "Oh, Tim's gonna take this." And I think this is gonna be a close game. I don't think there's a clear-cut winner here. I think all 4 of us are gonna play, hopefully, really, really well. So I'm nervous, but I'm excited. No matter what, this will be fun because all these guys are great.
Absolutely, absolutely, and of course, we are here. Cody, who you got going into this match?
I think that would be very biased of me, but
That's
I'm
fair.
going to say Cain or Tim. That's who I got. I help these guys with strategy at times. I help them come up with a game plan, and if they act on that, I think they got a shot. But again, don't sleep on Jay or Nazario because they can definitely sneak up. If especially, I think it's going to all come down to round 2. if you can take advantage of steals, if you can take advantage of getting the right wheel slice, stuff like that. That's where this game is going to be make or break. So yeah,
absolutely. Jay and Nazario, incredible geek knowledge. Tim, plenty of beers in, and Cain, swole as ever. So let's go into round one, which works like this. It is the same as in every other trivia community. You have a whiteboard or another writing utensil and thing to write on. You're going to get 10 questions from 10 predetermined randomized categories within Full Metal Geek. Each correct answer will be worth 1 point. Once you get 15 seconds to answer, once you write down your answer, please reveal it to the camera and say it out loud at the same time. You have 3 repeats and a challenge throughout the course of the match. Did I miss anything, Cody?
I don't believe so. If
Perfect.
the 3 losers, do they get a L on their record?
Yeah. Yes. Yep, the one person who does win today will get the 1 win, and everybody else will get a loss on the record that it was determined by less showrunners. But, of course, if you get all 10 questions correct, you will be awarded a bonus question worth an additional 1 point for that perfect round. But without any further ado, let's hop right into round 1. Cody, I believe you said you wanted to lead us off with odds with our first question.
Sure. Well, guys, I won't. It will happen first. Your favorite category in this entire division. Mixed bag. Question number 1. 30 Days of Night feature what type of classic monster as the villains?
Jay and Tim seem to go to their board quickly. Nazario and Cain taking a moment to think about it.
We have an erase. So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We're going to start with Cain.
Is it the zombies?
That is incorrect. Jay.
Vampires.
That is correct. Nazario.
Vampire.
And Tim.
Vampires. I had zombies originally.
That is correct. All right, your second question, gentlemen. Category is Worlds of DC. What family heirloom is Black Manta given by his father before his death in Aquaman?
You know what? I honestly don't blame Cain for not knowing 30 Days of Night. I'll be 100% honest.
Yeah, you can't hold that up against him at all, actually. 5,
Yeah, nobody likes Josh Hartnett anyways.
4,
Exactly.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Jay, coming to you first.
A knife?
That is correct. Nazario.
A knife?
And Tim.
I said knife or dagger.
Yep, absolutely. And Cain.
A kniff? Like a knife.
A kniff is correct. Clean sweep on that question.
Was it owned by Ken from Connecticut?
Okay. Question number 3 comes in Marvel. These are films outside the MCU. Question goes like this. In X-Men Days of Future Past, Magneto in 1973 is in prison for what? Robert, if you ever went to jail, what do you think it would be for?
Gonna make an inappropriate joke. Insert here. 5, 4, 3.
Well, it was the public urination in Chicago.
Absolutely was the public urination. Pens down, please. Nazario.
Killing JFK.
I said killing the president.
That's correct. Tim. Absolutely correct. Yep. Okay.
Killing JFK.
Absolutely. And Jay.
Quote, assassinating JFK, end quote.
Correct. Jane, Nazario, and Tim still perfect as we go into our fourth question in the category of directors and composers. Who directed Blade Trinity?
Some would say this is a masterpiece.
Some would be wrong.
And the other people would call them insane. You don't
In
like
5,
just go
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, coming to Tim first.
David S. Goyer.
That is correct. Cain.
Fucking yikes! I didn't know you did it. Guillermo del Toro.
He did the second one, but not the third. Jay.
David S. Goyer.
And Nazario.
Dave S. Goyer.
Nice job, Nazario. Jay, and Tim staying perfect.
Can we pause for 1 second so I can grab a new eraser?
Absolutely not.
Sure can, buddy.
He gets up anyway. So.
Collusion. Shenanigans.
Next thing you know, you just see him walk in the background of Robert's room. Oh, Robert cammed off.
He's actually in my bedroom right now that I share with my wife.
I'm just gonna tag in real quick. I'm gonna take the place here.
Get back.
He said,
Oh, my. All right, guys. I don't need Robert to do this. It's the fifth question. Comes in DC. DC. What DC villain describes themselves as the world's first fully functioning homicidal artist?
Are you a homicidal artist?
Some would say.
Wait, I'm sorry. Was the word artist? It was the first homicidal artist.
Robert, am I allowed to say that, or is that a repeat?
I'm not asking for the full question, just the word.
This is Robert's judgment call, not mine.
I've clarified like that before. You can give him the question.
Okay,
I've done it before.
It's artist.
Artist.
Yes.
Yes, that is the word. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. That is, we're going to Cain first. Yeah, we'll go with Cain. It is not the Jay.
Here goes my perfect round. The Riddler.
That is incorrect, Nazario.
I believe it was Jack Nicholson's Joker.
It was Jack Nicholson's Joker. That's him.
Nice.
I wrote Jared Leto's Joker.
You still wrote Joker, though.
No, but I
No.
No,
He had
The question
Jared
was
Leto in
character.
there.
All right.
no, because
Okay.
I specified. If I hadn't specified,
Okay.
it would have.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you would have just put Joker, it would have been different.
If you just put Joker, that's all we were looking for.
Yeah, that's my bad. Okay.
Just looking for Joker. So Nazario only one to get that right. Going to continue his perfect round. Our next question in the category is Star Trek. In the search for Spock, the Enterprise is set to self-destruct. Name 2 of the 3 officers who contribute to the self-destruct order.
If this was in fandom, it would be how many?
And if this was in fandom, it would be what's the name of the character played by this actor in this movie?
Not wrong.
5,
As long as Cain
4.
did
Send all death threats to @multiplexyt on Twitter. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Come to Jay first.
Kirk and Bones?
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Nazario.
This is not one of the ones I watched, but I guess Bones and Hura.
That is also incorrect. Tim.
I said Chekhov and Sulu.
That is also incorrect. Cain.
I said Kirk and Sulu.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Kirk, Scotty, or Chekhov.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Come on,
Kirk,
guys.
Scotty,
you
and Chekhov.
idiots.
Welcome,
Jeez.
Scotty.
Well, I just watched him like a month ago. I should have known.
Idiots. Okay.
Moron.
All right, we're going to go to your next question in Star Wars, the one without the laser swords. What is the name of the planet that serves as the setting for the arena battle in Attack of the Clones? I'm sorry. I tried to keep it. I can't. Oh.
Yes, it was on purpose. 5,
I figured.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Come to Nazario first.
Geonosis.
That is correct. Tim.
Geonosis.
Cain.
Geonosis.
Yeah.
And Jay.
Geonosis.
One of my
Nice
4
job, guys.
planets, and it's always my go-to to guess, and it's in one Star Trek movie. Alrighty.
Your next category
Star
is
Wars
in
movie.
next category is in quotes. Which Middle Earth character said, "Death is just another path, one that we all must take"?
I guess that's a good words to live by.
Yeah, when you face death or existential crisis on a daily basis, you get used to it. 5,
Or you face
4,
Darren's Bane.
3, 2, 1. Hands down. Tim, what'd you have?
I said Gandalf.
That is correct. Cain.
Said Bilbo.
Jay.
It's pseudoscience. It's pseudo psychological enough to sound like Gandalf, so I said Gandalf.
It is Gandalf and Nazario.
Gandalf.
Absolutely. One that we all must take. All
Okay.
right.
Question number 9, guys. Wizarding World. Who plays Jacob Kowalski in Fantastic Beasts and where to find them?
This time, Cain confidently going to his board. As well as
I only have 3 points.
Gonna need an answer in 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the
2.
question.
All right, Tim using his first repeat of the game.
Wizarding World. Who plays Jacob Kowalski in Fantastic Beasts and where to find them?
The man drinks giggle water, for Christ's sake.
You can find him here. You can find him there. You can find them pretty much
5,
anywhere.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Cain.
Dan Fogler.
That is correct. Jay.
Dan Fogler, suck it, you Kirk Levin Spock suckers.
And Nazario.
I was close. I said Dan Fogel.
Oh, we can't give you Dan Fogel. And Tim.
I didn't have it.
Alrighty, we go into your last question of this round in the category of MCU. What nationality is Helmut Zemo in Civil War?
I've been on record to share my thoughts on this film.
I like this character a lot. Maggie doesn't like fun, so she doesn't like this movie.
I hate
5,
this character, and this
4.
is a
I love this guy
glorified
in Inglourious Basterds.
airport scene.
1.
Glorified airport scene.
Pens down, please. We are coming to Nazario first.
Sokovian?
That is correct. Tim.
Sokovian.
And Cain.
Sokovian.
And Jay.
Daniel Bruhl, he's Sokovian.
Absolutely correct. So at the end of round 1, I have Jay and Nazario tied for the lead at 8 points each. Tim just behind that with 7 points, and Cain at 5. So anything can happen as we go into round 2, which is the wheel round. I'm going to pull up a wheel. Because we have 4 competitors, we actually have 10 categories this time, 10 randomized categories from the Full Metal Geek universe, and of course, heroes and villains pick, which is a spinner's and opponent's choice. Should those categories be landed on, the other 3 competitors will work together to decide a category for the person who did spin them, if it was villain's pick. Whoever is in the lead in this case, Jay Nazario, Jay is the higher ranked contender, so Jay is going to choose to spin or defer, and we're going to keep going until we figure out who's going to be up at the wheel. They're going to get a spin. If they don't like what they spun, they can choose to spin again, but they must stick with the second option. The first one, if the first one's not to their liking, then they will get only 3 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can't check to multiple choice, and there is stealing this round. Stealing will be done via whiteboard because there is a multi-person match. So keep in mind only 3 questions because it is a 4-person match, and we don't want to burn through that many questions. So, Jay, let me pull up the wheel, and then I will read you your categories, and you can choose if you would like to spin or defer. Your round 2 wheel has MCU, Wizarding World, Directors and Composers, Middle-earth, Mixed Bag, Worlds of DC, Quotes, Heroes and Villains, Star Trek, and DC, as well as Heroes and Villains pick. Based on that, what would you like to do? You will just go ahead and spin right away. All right. Your spin is in, Jay. And it lands on Worlds of DC. Would you like to stick with that or spin again?
I will throw that back. We'll go one more again.
All right, gonna spin again. And it lands on Villains pick.
Okay,
Right.
guys.
So Nazario, Tim, and Cain, you all get to
Let's-
work together.
So let's think about this. Can we see the list of categories, Robert?
I can read it to you one more time, yeah.
Okay.
Your categories again are MCU, Wizarding World, Directors and Composers, Middle-earth, Mixed Bag, Worlds of DC, Quotes, Heroes and Villains, Star Trek, and DC.
I'm personally thinking either Trek or Mixed Bag.
I was almost saying Quotes, but Mixed Bag's not bad either.
What do you think, Nazario? Because
I was thinking between Star Trek and Mixed Bag, honestly.
because I'm thinking I don't think any of us want Star Trek.
That's a good point. I think that's
And
a smart move.
that just guarantees it's off the wheel, and he's
point.
not great in it.
Let's
cool
do
with
it.
Whereas he might be able to get some mixed bag or quotes because it's only 3 questions.
Are you going to go with Star Trek then?
Yeah.
So,
All right,
All right.
Star Trek.
I'm sorry if
for
this
Jay.
bites us in the ass.
I will read, Jay, your questions in the category of Star Trek.
Okay, buddy.
There's still multiple choice in this, right?
Yes, there is still multiple choice, and again, there is stealing, but via whiteboard. So if you know it, please write down your answer. If they go to multiple choice or they miss it, we'll give you a couple extra seconds to write down your answer. But if you know it right away, please write it down right away. All right, here we go. Star Trek. Number 1. What is the name of the starship commanded by Worf at the beginning of Star Trek First Contact?
Ooh, multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, USS Bradbury, B, USS Defiant, C, USS Farragut, D, USS Titan.
I'm gonna say the Bradbury.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal from the others.
Can we hear the options again?
Yep, your options are again A, USS Bradbury, B, USS Defiant, C, USS Farragut, D, USS Titan. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cain, what'd you have for steal?
I put D.
D, the USS Titan, is incorrect. Nazario
I said Titan too.
I know.
is also incorrect, and Tim.
I guessed C.
C, the Farragut is also incorrect. We're looking for the Defiant.
Yep.
All right.
USS Defiant was correct.
Ooh, okay.
All right, so no steals on that one. As we go into your second question, Jay, in the category of Star Trek.
Yeah, buddy.
In Star Trek Beyond, Bones shares a drink with Kirk for his birthday. Which crew member's locker did Bones take the liquor from?
Chekhov.
For 2 points, that is correct. And your final question in Star Trek. What is the first race of aliens seen on screen in Star Trek the Motion Picture?
Klingons.
For 2 more points, that is correct.
Sorry, guys.
So after that, Jay's going to bring his total up to 12 points. And Nazario now gets the option. Would you like to spin or defer at this time, Nazario?
I'm gonna defer.
All right, Nazario going to defer. So Tim, you currently are next highest. Would you like to spin or defer to King?
I'm gonna defer to Cain as well.
Cool.
Okay, so Cain, your spin is up. And it lands on the MCU.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Yeah, he's taking it. Cody, would you read Cain's questions in the MCU? Cody, you are muted.
That would be helpful. Thank you. Okay, question number 1. What movie title is Thor's successful password to get into the Quinjet to work in Thor?
Point Break.
Ragnarok. Okay, correct for 2 points. Question number 2. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, what song plays as Yondu and Rocket kill Ravagers and escape Taserface's ship?
It's metaphorical.
Fuck, what's the name of the song? Multiple choice.
Is it A, Southern Nights, B, The Chain, C, Come a Little Bit Closer, or D, My Sweet Lord?
It was one of those things. Once I said multiple choice, I knew what it was. It's come a little bit closer. Let's see.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question. In what country did Johann finally find the Tesseract at the outset of Captain America: The First Avenger?
Oh, okay. It's still multiple.
Is it A, Sweden, B, Norway, C, Finland, or D, Denmark?
Can you hear the options again?
Yes, is it A, Sweden, B, Norway, C, Finland, or D, Denmark?
Is it Sweden?
That is incorrect. Chance for 1 point still, guys.
Can we hear the options again, please?
Is it A, Sweden, B, Norway, C, Finland, or D, Denmark?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay, what'd you have?
It's Norway, Tonsberg to be specific.
That is correct. Nazario.
I said Finland.
Tim?
I said B, Norway.
That is correct for 1 more point. All right, so after Cain's round 1, he brings his score up to 8 points. And there are a couple steals there, but we are excuse me. Back to Nazario. Would you like to spin first or defer to Tim? Actually, wait, I lied. You two are both tied at 8 points because of Tim's steal there. So, Tim, you are actually the higher ranked competitor, being 2-0. Would you like to spin first or defer?
What is this? So me and Nazario are tied at 8. What is the other?
So we have Cain at 7, Jay at 9,
I'm at 8.
Nazario. Excuse me. Yes, sorry.
I'm
Cain
at
at
13.
8.
Everybody's
point.
8, but Jay.
I can add. My bad. Cain is at 8. Jay is at 13. Yep. Nazario is at 8, and Tim is at 8.
So I'm at 8 right now. Jay's at 13.
Yep. Everybody is at 8 except for Jay, who's at 13.
Okay.
And Tim, you get to choose if you'd like to spin now or defer.
I'll spin. I'll spin now.
Okay. I need to share the screen, don't I? That'd be something a professional host would have done already. All right,
Don't
Tim,
show
your
us the-
spin
Don't show us the questions and answers.
lands on Star Trek, which has already been picked, so you will get a free
yeah.
respin.
I was like, get the fuck out of there.
And
Oh,
it
you
is
never give him to me.
MCU, which has been picked, so you will get a free respin.
No, I just want those MCU questions again.
And it is Middle Earth.
Ooh. I'll take Middle Earth.
Alrighty, and I will
Robert has to read those.
read your questions in Middle Earth.
Shenanigans.
It'd be a lot better. You're never going to understand what I think.
I know, that's why I want you to read them.
Oh, that's perfect. I'll do that.
Okay,
Strategy.
Tim, your questions in Middle Earth. Here we go.
Okay.
Pig Latin.
What river does Saruman say the Nazgul cross to reach the Shire in the Fellowship of the Ring?
Fuck me.
I'll
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Anduin, B, Eisen, C, Brandywine, or D, Moranon.
Brandywine.
That is incorrect.
Can we hear
Yeah.
those choices?
Your options again are A, Anduin, B, Eisen, C, Brandywine, or D, Moranon. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cain.
B.
B, the Eisen is correct for 1 point.
Great.
Jay.
B.
That's correct for 1 point. And Nazario.
I said Antoine.
That is incorrect. All right, Tim, your second question.
Yep.
Which cardinal direction does Gandalf ride in from to fight at Helm's Deep at the end of the Two Towers?
East.
For 2 points, that is correct.
Good pull.
And your final question in Middle-earth. In the Hobbit series, which dwarf is played by Graham McTavish?
Ooh. I can picture the character. Now I just gotta put the name to it.
List them all off in your head.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Beaufort, B, Ori, C, Dory, or D, Dwalin.
Dwalin.
For one more point, that is correct.
Good pull.
So at the end of Tim's round, he brings his total up to 11 points. Cain at a 9. Yep, 9. Jay still now at 14, and Nazario still at 8. So, Nazario, you are finally up for your spin in this round. This round 2. Your spin is in. And it is DC.
Sure.
So we're going to stick with DC, all right.
It's Jurassic Park on the wheel.
What about kaiju?
I'll be fine with either.
All right. Question number 1, Nazario. What former pro wrestler cameos as the Arkham Asylum guard in Batman and Robin?
Fucking yikes.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Kevin Nash, B, Roddy Piper, C, Jesse Ventura, or D, Dallas Page?
Kevin Nash.
That is incorrect. 1 point still, guys.
Can we have the options?
Is it A, Kevin Nash, B, Roddy Piper, C, Jesse Ventura, or D, Dallas Page? Should be a diamond in front of that, but it's okay.
GDP.
Dallas Page is the name of the actor. 5, 4,
But you said
3,
pro wrestler, so
2. You right, you got me. 1. Pens down from Cain first.
I said C.
C is correct for 1 point.
Fuck.
Jay.
Nope, I said B.
And Tim?
I also said the late great Roddy Piper, so I'm incorrect.
Not a shocker that Tim Berkala misses a wrestling question. Rock was not an option. So.
Yikes.
Okay, question number 2. In Jonah Hex, the villainous Turnbull constructs a superweapon that was originally designed by what American inventor?
Fuck these DC questions.
Alexander Graham Bell.
That is incorrect. 2 points still, guys.
Whew.
Can we hear the question again for free or no?
That's
You would need a repeat to hear the question.
Or could we tell him?
Like,
Like,
yeah, I mean,
I'm
you can.
asking.
Yeah, if you want
I'm
to,
not,
you can.
I'm not
If you
saying
want-
I will, but
if
I
you
just
want
wanted
to, you
more
can.
time to think.
If you want to, you can. But to hear it from us, you would need to repeat again.
Just write
oh,
the
I'm
American
stuck
inventor.
between 2 fucking people, and I hope I got the right one
5,
because I don't remember this
4,
trash ass movie.
3,
Right.
2, 1. Pens down, Cain.
Thomas Edison.
That is incorrect. Jay.
I said the man who made the cotton gin, Eli Whitney.
For 2 points, that is
Holy
correct.
shit! What? Okay, wow.
Tim, did you have it?
I said Caleb Coho, so I
Ooh,
don't.
close, but incorrect.
he is definitely no inventor of anything besides bad questions and bad music. Okay, your third question. In Teen Titans Go to the Movies, what
Yes.
talk show host voices Batman?
I know this, but I don't know.
Unfortunately.
5, 4, 3.
Give me the multiple choice. God damn it.
Is it A, Conan O'Brien, B, Jimmy Kimmel, C, Stephen Colbert, or D, Jimmy Fallon?
Jimmy Kimmel.
That is correct for 1 point.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done multiple choice.
All right, gentlemen. So at the end of round 2, I currently have Nazario sitting at 9 points, Cain at 10, Tim at 11, and Jay at 16. That 2 points steal there at the end.
Freaking Eli Whitney.
Bro, I
So-
pulled that shit out my ass, dog.
We can tell because if you knew that,
all
off
right.
camera, I don't like you.
So at this point, we'll go into round 3, which is another wheel round. It is a little bit different than our normal format with 4 players. Instead of a 2, 3, and 5 pointer, you will only get a 3 and a 5 pointer. You will get those questions from categories that are spun on a wheel. You have 8 categories on this wheel instead of the normal 6, and you do have 1 respin to use throughout the entirety of this round. People will answer questions until they are no longer in last place. So we're going to start with Nazario in this case. Your categories in round 3 this time that are randomly generated are Heroes and Villains, MCU, Worlds of DC, Mixed Bag, Star Wars, Directors, Composers, Wizarding World, and DC. So Nazario, your 3-point spin is now in, and it lands on DC.
Yikes.
Yeah, get it going.
All right, Nazario, I will give you your question here in DC. And it is for 3 points. Which DC film unites cast members such as Zoe Saldana, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Jason Patrick, and Columbus Short?
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god, I know this.
Is it The Losers?
For 3 points, that is correct.
Good pull, bro.
All right, that brings your total up to 12 points. So we'll just go over to Cain, who's currently at 10 for his 3
Swole
points.
McMillan, right here.
Swole McMillan, you are up, my friend.
You can't spin Ghibli. So.
You cannot spin Ghibli, that is true.
It's messed up, bro.
And it lands on Wizarding World for your 3-pointer.
There's no steals, right?
There's no steals, correct?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. I guess I'll
Alrighty.
read that one.
Yes, you will.
In the beginning of Half-Blood Prince, what household item was Slughorn hiding as?
An armchair?
That is correct for 3 points.
Good pull.
That is awesome, man.
I
That's
think
an
Tim
awesome
is
pull.
disgusted.
I'm disgusted at these easy 3-point questions, and I'm gonna get a hard fucking one. I can feel it.
I feel that.
Well, it is your turn to spin here, Tim, for your
So we will find
3-pointer.
out shortly. And I
We'll
feel
find out
bad
very
because
soon.
He's in the same house as you, so we might see a hobbit go flying.
And it is Star Wars.
I'll take Star Wars.
Are we tossing dwarves yet? Oh, I'm sorry, they're hobbits. Sorry.
Pretty much the same thing. All right. I will read your question, Star Wars. Here we go. Name the 2 opposing factions fighting in Attack of the Clones.
The 2 opposing factions.
Yes.
Five.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's your second repeat of the game. In the category of Star Wars. Name the 2 opposing factions fighting in Attack of the Clones.
Why can't I think of this?
5.
I know this is wrong. I know you're looking for Republic versus, but
One.
the Jedi versus the droid army.
I cannot accept that. We're looking for Republican separatists.
Okay, sure.
All right, we're gonna stick with Tim for
You go
your
to-
5. We're gonna stick
love
with Tim
you,
for your
There's an armchair.
I love you, buddy. I love you. I love you.
Tim. We're gonna stick with you for your 5-point spin,
Great.
which is in directors and composers.
Fucking spin again.
Fucking spin again,
Is that different
Spin the
than
wheel,
normal?
Craig.
and it is Wizarding World.
Great.
What color is the armchair?
Wow.
What year was the
Uh,
armchair made?
I mean, I can tell you.
Yeah, what year was the armchair?
Stalling for
stitches
time,
are
scrolling
on
to your
the
question.
armchair?
Jesus Christ.
Look what it is.
All right, here we go. It's in your 5 point.
Yeah.
Wizarding World.
All right.
Yeah.
In the Chamber of Secrets, how did the Dursleys punish Harry for Dobby dropping a cake on their important guests?
They locked him in his room and they barred the windows.
For 5 points, that is correct.
How bad is all right?
Are you complaining?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can't
big
complain
time.
anymore. You can't complain anymore.
All right, so with that, we're going back to Nazario for his 5-pointer here.
What's wrong with the pup is what's wrong with the bitch.
Don't you talk about my mother like that.
Wrong movie.
I know.
Nazario,
It's still my
your
favorite
5 point
movie
spin
in the
is in, and it is MCU.
Okay, give it to me.
All
world.
right.
Kane's
That's
pissed.
spinning.
Is it me or you?
It's you.
Okay. What young adult novel does Scott cry while reading in the montage of him on house arrest? Sorry, you're highlighting at the time in Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'll repeat that for you. What young adult novel does Scott cry while reading on the montage of him on house arrest in Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Oh.
Five,
That is a
4,
fucking 5-pointer.
3, 2.
The Fault in the Stars.
That is correct for 5 points.
Joking like you didn't know the answer.
That is correct for 5 points. That brings your total up to 17. So with that, we're going over to Cain for your 5-point spin, Cain.
Can I get a quick score update?
Yeah, I have Cain at 13. He will be spinning for his 5-pointer. Jay at 16, Nazario at 17, and Tim at 16.
So I'm out then, right?
No.
Yes, with Nazario hitting the 5-pointer, Tim is eliminated.
He comes to the room and punches Robert in the face.
All right, Cain, your 5
Hits
points.
him with an armchair.
MC, which is the question.
Take it.
You
I
strike.
have that. I want that.
It is DC.
There are some things I don't want. So why not?
Can you use your respin?
No.
Oh, gonna take it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll read you your 5-point question in DC. Who has played Alfred the most times in a live-action Batman movie?
Almost. Fuck is it? Does he play Alfred or does he play Worden? Fuck. Pat Hingle.
That is incorrect. And with
Gordon.
that, you are eliminated. He does play Gordon. We were looking for Michael Goff.
Like a go 4 times.
Michael Goff.
I couldn't.
So with that, Cain is eliminated. Cain at 13, Tim at 16. Jay will now need to hit his 3-pointer to win the game. If Jay misses this, we will give Jay his 5-pointer to win the game. All right, Jay, your 3-point spin.
I really wish I could smoke right now.
And it is DC, which has already been used, so we will
Okay.
respin. And it is directors and composers.
You know what? I'll take it.
All right.
I got it.
Okay.
3-pointer. Who composed the score for Men in Black and 2003's Hulk?
Danny Elfman.
God damn it.
And your winner,
Woo!
Jay Burns, proceeded into a #1 contender match. It was Danny Elfman. A final score, Cain in 4th place with 13, Tim at 16, Nazario at 17, and Jay at 19. What a match, Cody. What are your thoughts following up on this?
I fear for your life, honestly.
Me too.
I think your final words might be separatist when you are getting beat with an armchair. But no, like I said, Jay is good. Jay has in geek knowledge, he is really strong. Nazario again surprises me. I think Tim is kind of unlucky wheel, basically. I would say. I mean, compared to the Wizarding World, but again, we can battle on what point value is what all day long. It's just it comes down to it. Jay did a great job. I would honestly, the people on the other side should be a little fearful of Jay. I think Jay has played a fantastic season. Fantastic matches this season. Really high scoring. So on a one-on-one basis, it's going to be really tough to beat. So yeah.
Absolutely. Everybody did play great here today. I mean, in just round one alone, 8.8, 7, and 5. Like, that's great scores. 13, 19, 17, 16. Like, nobody should be ashamed at all of how they played today. We'll go into post-match interviews here. We'll go from bottom to top. So first with Cain. Cain, half right in round one. Not bad at all. But, man, that 5-point DC question, that Pat Hingle, you were thinking of Gordon, man. You were thinking of Gordon. How do you feel after today's match?
I mean, I knew that those were the only two people who are in all four, so I knew the answer. I just picked the wrong guy. So yeah, I'll count in for you. 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
So yeah, I've been focusing a lot on more fandom stuff, which has kind of made me suffer in the geek realm. There's a little tournament going on that I don't know. I just being a part of that league, I just been studying it, and which kind of hurts me in geek, and that shows in round one. I definitely need to broaden my areas in Greek. That is for sure, and maybe lessen up on the Disney. So that's just I didn't play that great, and it's been fun. Playing against these guys was great. Jay did phenomenal. Nazario with a really good pull at the end, and Tim was just unlucky. I was really pulling for you, but I didn't even know there was factions in Star Wars. So
absolutely, and you actually had a very high steal rate as well. So that maybe shows how you are more well-rounded than you may think, Cain. So we'll hopefully see you back here soon, and hopefully see you back for the fall tournament. Absolutely. We will go next to Tim. 16 points put up, 7 in round one. How are you feeling after that match there?
I don't feel great, but honestly, it's not necessarily based on like my performance. It's mostly just that like I knew the answers to everybody else's questions, but didn't know the answers to mine, and that's wildly frustrating. But it's just part of the game. So it's not necessarily like I'm frustrated, but it's not anybody's fault but my own because I just didn't know the answers to the questions I needed to know the answers to. Jay is like great at geek, but believe it or not, I believe I have a match with him coming up in fandom. And let me just say that when it comes to fandom, Jay, I'm going to take you down, my friend. I'm going to come back with a vengeance on that for sure. But yeah, no, this was great. Nazario.
Stop. You're spoiling it.
No, what?
Yeah, this goes out before your match with your first round match.
What?
Yeah, fandom records 2 months ahead of time, and we don't.
I thought we were okay. Well, that would have been fucking good to know.
And actually, fun fact, it drops the same day. So.
Oh, then leave it. Harley, leave this all in. It's fine.
Spoiler if you haven't seen that one.
It's fine.
I mean,
Oh wait, his first round drops the same as this match?
Yep.
Oh, it's fine then.
Yeah.
Jay,
So-
If it drops on the same day, yeah, it's fine.
Leave this all in. Yeah, fuck you guys, okay? I'm coming for Jay, all right? Fuck you. I haven't played him yet. Really, I haven't played him. It hasn't happened yet, so screw you guys. It's going to happen. It's going to be dope, and it's going to be great. But when it comes to all those categories in fandom, I've got you. Great job by everybody. I'm going to drink myself to sleep and then murder Robert.
Sounds like a lovely evening. Next up, we have Nazario. Nazario, man, that round 2 hurt you a little bit. You had 8 in round 1, pretty good, and a perfect round 3 as well. That round 1, just you didn't capitalize on those steals opportunities, and also, you got opponent's choice. Jay did, my bad. You just got a category you weren't super comfortable with. You took some gambles. You went for the 2 points, and you just came up a little bit short in round 2. How are you feeling after this match today?
this is the price you pay when there's less questions, because I haven't seen Jonah Hex, so I had no chance with that question. The Batman one I actually regret, because I think I should have known that. Kevin Nash actually played Shredder, the mutated version in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I was figuring he was going to be in both movies. But, I left some points there. I mean, Dan Fogler, I went with Fogel, and even though I used a repeat. And I should have just gone for 2 with Jimmy Kimmel, but, that's the thing. I'm actually glad about how well I did in general. I mean, I needed a little... But no, okay. I'm just gonna say something else rather quick, and I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I really, really, really needed to do a good, decent showing today, because Friday I shot the bed horribly, and it's gonna haunt me forever. So this is a nice little pick me up. This is not a nice little pick me up, even if it's 2 out of 4. Winning would have been better, but it'll do for now. And Jay is a beast, man. I just keep losing to him. It's awesome.
And Jay, 19 points you put up here with fewer questions, fewer points possible. You played a great game today. And also now you're going into a #1 contenders match against the winner of the veteran 4-way, which is Sandy, Dominic, and I can spoil it because at the time of recording this, we know that it is Sandy, Dominic, RJ, and then the winner of Jeremy versus Caleb, which has not been recorded yet. But how do you feel about going up against the winner of that match? Of those 4, potentially 5 people, who would you like to face the most? And how do you feel going into that #1 contender match? You are now 3-0 this season. How do you feel, man?
I came in with a very low expectation of this match. I have been studying my ass off. It just so happens that my 2 weaker categories have been Star Trek and directors and composers. I've been studying my ass off when it comes to directors and composers, and I've just been watching Star Trek movies. That being said, Mr. Star Trek himself, Sandy the Sandman Robinson, is the individual that I would love to see win that Veterans 4-way match. He's the stronger of the 2, especially if you're talking about Jeremy Paul Adams. I don't think that I love Jeremy, but Sandy's got him all day when it comes to Geek. He is the stronger of the 2. Shout outs to all of my fucking opponents today. Y'all put up a hell of a game. I did not expect to walk away with the W. And that Eli Whitney poll, it was literally just like a common sense poll. Who was an inventor around the Civil War? The Cotton Gin came out right around there. It was either him or fucking Ben Franklin, and I'm really glad I didn't put Ben Franklin on my fucking board. So, yeah.
Excuse me, absolutely. So we will see you very soon. Next week, actually, by the time this airs, we will see you next week in that #1 contender match against the winner of the veteran 4-way, because this 4-way drops the same day as that 4-way. So we're very excited to see you in that match. So from everybody here at Full Metal Trivia, from myself, from my co-host Cody Newberg, from all of our players, from Tim, Nazario, Jay, and Cain, thank you all very much for watching. Do all that stuff you're supposed to do at the end of a YouTube video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time on Full Metal.